Hi guys, welcome back to the Soccer Kicks channel where I give you a full rundown of football boot releases brought to you by me, Kevin. Today we have the highly anticipated Adidas Predator FT Elite to go over, so let's get right into it. As I'm sure you know, there are two major aspects of the Predator that make it so iconic. The rubber fins, which is what made this silo so special back since it started in 1994, and the tongue, which is something that becomes iconic a few years after the silo hits the market. It's been more than 15 years since we had both the rubber fins and the fold-over tongue, which was on the Power Swerve, and it's been made very clear by the general public that they are very happy. Both are back. The price point for the FT or fold over tongue variation currently sits at $280, and you'll notice there's a few options at the elite level that range from $260 to $280. This upper is made up of the new Hybrid Touch 2.0, which is a synthetic suede-like material. It doesn't feel like a huge difference from the last generation, which had the first Hybrid Touch, but it does feel a little softer and smoother. You can see the strike skin rubber fins, which are very reminiscent of the Predator Mania's shape and the placement, and this is great to ensure it covers all of the instep. I'll also note that these feel much thinner when compared to the accuracy, and it feels like they went a little too far with this. I didn't mind the thickness of the accuracy, and although I could go for something a little thinner, I think these are trying too hard to go for an SL Predator-like boot, which we had about 12 years ago. In terms of the sole plate, Adidas has updated this from the last generation with their Control Frame 2.0. It's an all-around balanced outsole with triangular studs, offering multi-directional traction, which should be solid for pretty much any surface. You'll also notice that the sole plate is stiff in the center and decently flexible in the forefoot with very little snap. In terms of fit, these are decently comfortable out of the box. The material really hugs your feet nicely, and it sort of takes me back to the Predator Adi Power, since those were one of the most snug Predators ever in my opinion. You do have a good bit of padding in the heel, and this helps with additional lockdown. I would say the lockdown is good. Not great, but good. Judging by the initial fit and feel, I would say it would take a good 5 to 10 sessions to break in, and then it should be a very comfortable experience. These are not as wide as you would expect, but definitely not super narrow. I would imagine a lot of different foot types will be comfortable with these, but if you're on the fence about them being too narrow, I would stay away from these as they are more narrow than the last generation. If you're looking at trying out a pair for yourself, I would recommend going true to size. I normally wear a size 8 US, and the ones on my feet now are a size 8 US. Now let's review the biggest win and loss of these boots. The win here is that what makes this silo so special is finally back. Clearly Adidas has listened and given us what we've wanted to for years. It's cool to see how they've brought back the rubber fins and tongue with the modern technology we have today. The biggest loss about these is that I think Adidas went a little too aggressive on making the upper light. In fact, these are the lightest Predator ever, but I don't think it's a selling point for people because Predator fans are looking for comfort as opposed to speed. That's the Adidas Predator fold-over tongue Elite for you. I'll leave a few links in the description in case you're interested in buying these. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you have any questions or opinions about these, leave them down below and I'll answer them as they come. See you on the next one.